What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boston Clinic. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to the LDBC, YTBC. We working. Back with another video, man. About to go celebrate my mom's 51st birthday. So, gonna make this video quick, fast, and in a hurry. Stevie Kim, shout out to him. Don't really like him like that, but he do some good articles on Boxing Scene. So shout out to Boxing Scene. This article link will be under the description as usual, man. And it looks like that that Pacquiao and Alvarado it's just a formality right now. According to this article, the fight should be finalized this weekend, and hopefully this fight ain't a main event because it's gonna fall on the Crawford and Horn fight April 12th in Madison Square Garden because the Las Vegas Golden Knights or something made the playoffs. So that fight has been moved to MSG because there was no other venue for them to make the fight at. So it's moved to New York City. I look forward to seeing Crawford and Horn, but not Mike Alvarado and Pacquiao. We talked about this about a month ago. That there was some rumors coming saying that, and Carl Moretti, matchmaker at Top Rank, said it was not true. But it looked like it is true. Alvarado's been on a 4-fight winning streak versus nobody. I don't even have to look. I can tell you versus nobody. And, Pacquiao can't beat old Mike Alvarado, then I don't know what to say. And like last year, Top Rank cut a lot of fighters and just let them go like no need no there. And I understand why they didn't let Mike Alvarado go, because with Tim Bradley and Jesse Vargas leaving and Tim Bradley retiring, I mean, who else do they have to fight? They're not going to make no fights with PBC. They're not going to make no fights with dudes on HBO, even though Golden Boy extended the leaf out to them. So, I mean, they could have got a guy from the UK over. I mean, Bradley Skeet, even though his promoter probably wouldn't even let them got options on him if he beat Pacquiao. I mean, they could have did a number of things, but they just like in-house fights. If this is on the undercard of this fight, that comes out of Bob Arum Top Rank pocket. So, Pacquiao said he didn't want to be on no undercard, to Crawford and Horn feel like basically it was beneath him. I'm paraphrasing. So, so I'm hoping it ain't the main event. I know Pacquiao's a big name, but fighting Mike Alvarado, no. Mike Alvarado been drunk in jail, bar fights and stuff of that nature. I'm convinced that, he's done. He's done. This is beneath the Brandon Rios fight at this point. But, they don't want to play ball with nobody else. And that's what I fear for Terrence Crawford, I fear that for Terrence Crawford, that he ain't going to fight nobody. If I'm going to put it to this way before I end this video. If Top Rank couldn't and wasn't willing to make any fights for Pacquiao return fight, with other promoters, even with their smaller fighters, even with a Jamal James, even with a Speedy Ellis we just talked about earlier with Golden Boy, and Jamal James with PBC, even with a Granados, even with a Sammy Vasquez, even with a Bradley Skeet, even with a Frankie Gavin, if they wasn't willing to make those fights with just other, guys that are names and bring some little bit of fanfare from their countries, if they wasn't willing to make those fights, I know Constantine Pumar, they beefing with him, so he wasn't an option. So if they weren't willing to make those fights, what do you think, honestly, are they going to, work with other fighters and promoters to make Terrence Crawford? I don't think so, so it ain't looking good for Crawford fighting other people. I think Top Rank is stuck in their ways. And also, Golden Boy just extended the leaf to them. They willing to work with them, and go to their network if they got the better offer. So, but Mike Alvarado seems to be the guy right now. Let me know how y'all think. It should be finalized this weekend. It's a rumor. I'll link the Boxing Scene article in the description. We gone.